Hey guys, a while back I said I was announcing multiple new series for this channel. I've already had a few what if videos, a few changing the game videos, a few give them roses videos, but I still had yet to make an across the globe video. Essentially, the premise of this series is finding international players that are outside the NBA that should get a chance in the NBA or have their talent recognized abroad in FIBA, EuroLeague, other smaller minor leagues, or international leagues. Basically like the movie Hustle. But so many players are either not NBA ready or they've already played a few years in the league. So I sat there, pondering who I should start the series with, who would be a good pick for a video. And then it happened.
Yabusele, lovely little dummy, Yabusele on LeBron James! Wow!
LeBron is good at taking charges. He stepped late, and Yabusele did what he was supposed to do.
After the spark that this dunk caused, sending ripples across Twitter and the sports world of the king LeBron James defeated, there was no way I couldn't talk about him in a series practically made for this purpose. So with that being said, let's hop into the career, history, and ceiling of Guerschon Yabusele. Yabusele was born and raised in Dreux, France, after his parents emigrated from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. However, Yabusele was
Let's learn how to pronounce the name of this French basketball player, power forward. In French pronunciation, the way he would pronounce his own name, Guerschon Yabusele. Okay.
However, Yabusele would not immediately start touching a basketball as soon as he was able to walk like many other greats. Yabusele's passion was actually towards another sport, boxing. And with a wingspan of 7'1" and a weight of 265, he definitely had the build to be a heavyweight pro. This makes even more sense when his frame is often compared to another player known for boxing, Draymond Green. Jokes aside, Yabusele did not start playing basketball until all the way in 2012. This is not uncommon for international players, as the game started to make its way across the world. Tim Duncan started out swimming before his island was damaged by a hurricane. Then, he picked up a basketball at age 14. Joel Embiid played volleyball until age 15. Giannis started playing basketball at 13 after initially wanting to be a soccer star, and the same goes for Mutombo at 16. And Dennis Rodman didn't even play basketball until he was 22. The list goes on and on with people like Mark Eaton, Steve Francis, Stoudemire, and more. Yabusele's interest in boxing stemmed from his father, who was a professional boxer himself, so he helped coach Yabusele in strength and agility as a boxer, which helped him transition to basketball. Around 2012 to 2013, when he was about 18 years old, was when Yabusele started his professional career in basketball. After being interested in watching others play the game, he signed up for the LNB Pro League B and became a player for the Guerschon team. As it was his first time in a professional setting, he only averaged 1.5 points in 8 games against the other under 21 competition. From there, he slowly improved, averaging 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 1.1 assists the following season. A year later, Yabusele took a big gamble on himself. He could stay in the LNB Pro League B to harness his skills more, or he could immediately take the leap and try to join the LNB Pro League A to fast-track the path to get him in view of the scouts. Rather than take more time to develop, Yabusele quickly joined the the Rouen Metropole in the LNB Pro League A. Surprisingly, he was an instant success, averaging 11.5 points, 1.1 steals, 0.4 blocks, 4.3 rebounds, and 1.1 assists in his first season against these better players. And just as he wanted, the NBA scouts took notice. Despite only playing the game for 3 to 4 years, Yabusele was selected 16th overall in the 2016 draft by the Boston Celtics. However, despite being selected at almost a lottery pick in the draft, Yabusele would do some time with the infamous Shanghai Sharks before officially having NBA minutes. In Shanghai, he did amazing, averaging 21.5 points, 1 block, 1.3 steals, 2.1 assists, and 9.5 rebounds, proving himself to the Celtics at least that he was NBA ready, and in 2017 he played his first 3 minutes against, ironically, the team that he signed to now, the 76ers. Unfortunately for Yabusele, it was the wrong team at the wrong time. During that season, the Celtics already had players like IT, Al Horford, Marcus Smart, and more, and made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals against LeBron and Kyrie. So the team was more concerned on one missing piece they needed to advance past LeBron and win a chip, more than developing their young talent. As a result, Yabusele only totaled 235 minutes total across 33 games that season, averaging out to 7.1 minutes a game. The choice to skip straight from LNBB to LNBA also caught up with him, as the Celtics sent him back and forth from the NBA G League. The following season, the trend continued, with him only getting 6.1 minutes in 2018 to 2019. With no real plan for him, the Celtics waived him going into the 2019 to 2020 season. Yabusele didn't give up his new passion and career of basketball though, and continued to play in the EuroLeague, and he didn't immediately get playing time internationally, with him only playing 2 games in EuroLeague and the LNBA. He continued to jump around more, going back to the Chinese league, finally getting about 28 minutes in 15 games. While actually getting minutes, he averaged 18 points, 1.3 blocks, 1.1 steals, 1.8 assists, and 7.2 rebounds. Afterwards, he went back to the EuroLeague and LNBA for 30 and 22 games respectively, averaging 14 and 11 points per game, and being selected for the Tokyo 2020 games. However, in the Tokyo games, he only played 3 and averaged 5.3 points. Surprisingly, after the Tokyo Olympics, he went to Madrid rather than returning to France, where he averaged about 11 points across the EuroLeague and ACB. Finally, in 2023, he entered FIBA and averaged 13.3 points. And we start to finally move closer to the present, where Yabusele played in the 2024 Olympics. This was the world stage, where most people actually got to witness him. Most of you probably didn't even know him before the dunk. However, he was doing much more even outside of that dunk, averaging 14 points in 23 minutes and working with Rudy Gobert and Wembanyama. His other stats, unfortunately, were a bit lacking, averaging only 3.3 rebounds as compared to previous numbers, 1 assist, 0.5 steals, and 0 blocks. Despite that, he still won 2 silver medals against some of the greatest teams of all time. So with that being said, after his career has now been laid out, let's discuss Yabusele's ceiling and what coming to the NBA, in this case a second time, could mean for him. Again, Yabusele has been selected in the NBA already once, but he wasn't given a proper chance to show himself with minutes. When evaluating his per 36 minutes stats instead, we can see that Yabusele averages 13.5 points, 1 block, 1.1 steal, 2.2 assists, and 7.6 rebounds per 36 minutes his second season with the Celtics. Internationally for his career, he was averaging about 18 points per 36 minutes as well. However, with signing with the 76ers, Yabusele finds himself with the exact same problem as before. With Yabusele playing the forward position, he has to compete for minutes with Caleb Martin, KJ Martin, Kelly Oubre, Eric Gordon, and most of all, newly acquired Paul George, meaning his minutes will probably be the same as they were in Boston, resulting in similar stats realistically. However, for the sake of ceiling once again, let's explore the idea of him getting 15 plus minutes on the court. Well, let's look at his comparisons. Yabusele has been compared and matches up nicely to a Lakers Julius Randle and a Portland Gary Trent Sr. if given his minutes. Let's dive deeper into this. Both Julius Randle and Yabusele's biggest listed weakness was being a smaller size for the forward position. Both were documented for their skill on pick and roll as well as pick and pop. Both also originally had issues with their explosiveness when rebounding as well. When you compare the stats, the numbers also line up pretty well. I don't think that Yabusele's ceiling will ever be an all-star like current Julius Randle, but if given his minutes, he could be an excellent six-man ladder choice or key role player like Naz Reid, Bobby Portis, Josh Hart, and so on. But again, that's only going to happen if Yabusele actually gets his playing time. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments whether you agree or disagree, what you thought of this video, as I always like getting feedback. And we recently hit 9K subs, so thank you guys so much for the support, and be sure to like and subscribe, share the video around, all that good stuff, as it really does continue to help me out. I have a large French viewer base as well, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one too. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.